Okay, I'm just going to show you where I'm at on this 2017 plus GSXR1000R front brakes to 2011 ZX10. It's been a couple days, been busy, but I'm just going to show you where I'm at. I've disassembled the calipers. I've got the buckets in like simple green and purple power now. I'm going to use my scratch pad and clean those up real well. Going to oil them with some old brake fluid. I've cleaned the caliper, the actual caliper some. I'm going to go back and clean that some more. One thing I want to point out is you are going to have to get a piston puller to try this on yourself to pull the brake pistons out. I'll put a link on the Amazon to the one I have. It actually works very well. I used to do this without them, and boy, so glad I bought it. The other thing I'm going to do is I got to clean the rotor itself. The rotors, I'm going to try to get this material off best I can. So my new pads will bed in. These are the old pads. Probably factory. I really don't know. I'm just going to assume these are factory pads. Not really sure. But I did get my replacement pads right here. Vesra RJL XX. I'm not sure if I really like these pads, but I went back with them because it is a track bike. I run RJLs on my other ones, so we'll see. I mean, I never really loved the XX pads, but I didn't hate them. And I really think the problems I having with my ZX10 brakes were more the function of the master cylinder than the caliper, but I'm adding bling. So anyway, that's where I'm at right now. I'll check back in probably once I get it assembled. There are plenty of other videos online about these brake calipers and stuff, so I need to get this done. Got a track day coming up. Anyway, I'll come back when I've got it assembled or close to it. Okay, so one thing I want to point out when putting this back together is the ABS ring or the traction control ring. It's actually, I don't have ABS, it's just traction control. One of the things I was concerned about was whether or not how the traction control ring would fit on the non-factory rotor, but actually it fits very well. No problems there, at least I don't suspect any problems. It sits flat. I didn't bend any. I mean, actually it seems to be like the OEM rotor, so I feel good about that. Another thing is when you put these rotors on, they're not really directional, as best I know, but do pay attention to the logo. I mean, at least you can let people see it, you know, add some bling. That's about it. I mean, kind of excited about getting them on there now. Fit the caliper, put that back together and get it on there next. All right, brake pads installed in the calipers. These actually, they push down and in. So these are actually pretty easy. There's no pins to come across that pin them in. The Taquico calipers actually have pins to remove and that hold the brakes in. So just keep that in mind. Difference, but the Brembos are just spring and pressure in a slot that holds them in, where the springs back here, that's actually a spring on the back to hold it in. And you just push down and back and then they'll slide in. So pretty easy. Now I'm gonna mount them.